Wow, look at all that shot. Oh my goodness. Smoked him. Didn't have a very good purchase on the forearm of that one. Yeah. Hey, what's up YouTube? We out here. We are going to do some shotgun shooting. We are about a week away from dove season here in Southeast Texas. I was thinking to myself, I like to go walk around our property and do some dove hunting, but the 12 gauge shotgun that I use is big, it's heavy, it's an old automatic shotgun, but it's heavy as crap. So I'm thinking to myself, what about a 20 gauge? Trying to find maybe something cheap and 20 gauge that's light. And so I got on the internet, I was looking around, see what was kind of used in my area. And then it dawned on me, it's like, wait a minute. In the safe is literally Granddad's old shotgun. This is a Winchester Model 12 16 gauge shotgun. If you know anything about the Model 12, it's kind of got some history, and I think World War II, obviously they were running 12 gauge and buckshot. But it was a really popular trench gun, maybe World War I, World War II, I don't remember. But it was a popular kind of trench shotgun because it will slam fire, and I'll demonstrate that a little bit later in the video. What's cheaper than a gun you already have? Let's get the 16 gauge out and get some ammo for it and see how it does. So today we're gonna do some patterning of Granddad's old shotgun. All right, so here's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna take the Grandpa's old 16 gauge Model 12, and we're gonna see how it patterns on some cardboard. I've got a couple of different loads and a couple of different targets to shoot at, and just kind of see how it does. It's a full barrel. It doesn't have choke. I think this predates interchangeable chokes, but the barrel is marked full here, so that's pretty good for, you know, reasonable distances with a shotgun. I'm gonna see how it patterns at about 30 yards, and that way we know kind of what it's like, and then anything inside of that is all good. So yeah, we're gonna see how this thing patterns from about 30 yards. All right, so first up is the Remington Express. This is number 4 shot, so it's probably a little bit more than what I need for dove, but we're gonna give it a try. Got the cardboard down there, but yeah, first up is the Remington Express XLR, or 1 1/8 ounce 4 shot. All right, let's see how it did. Remember, this was the Remington Express number 4 shot. This circle is 6 inches, this circle is 12 inches, and then that's my artistic rendering of a dove. You can see several pellets on the bird. Let's just count what's in the 6-inch ring here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 of those pellets inside the dove there. And that's at 30 yards, so that's a pretty good distance. Hope to be in that range, maybe even a little closer. I like to walk around, so I kind of flush stuff out of the trees. Whew. It's the last few days of August here in Texas. And it's so hot. Even if we had some rain today, it's kind of a wet, drippy day. So anyway, I think that's good. That bird is down. I'm gonna change the target out, and then we will check out load number 2. All right, next up is the Federal game load. This is a 1 ounce shot, 6 shot. I'll show you the box there. 16 gauge, 1 ounce, 6 shot. This is a little more appropriate for dove than that Winchester Express stuff. And this one's purple. Let's see how it does. All right, and the results are in. That was the Federal game load, 1 ounce, 6 shot. I'm thinking the spread was a little tighter on this. Let's count what's in the little 6-inch circle. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, I think 14 right there. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. I think I'm not counting anything twice, but that's pretty good. That's definitely a dead bird. All right, next up is the Winchester Super X. This is a 1 1/8 ounce 6-shot. So we're getting kind of a nice variety of loads here. I'll show you the box. That one seemed a little louder and had a little more punch, but I don't know. All right. Wow, look at all that shot. Oh my goodness. Well, I didn't change out the target. We're gonna do that again and see what the results are. All right, Winchester Super X, round 2 with a new target without any holes in it. Didn't have very good purchase on the forearm of that one. All right, now let's check out the new clean target for the Winchester Super X. All right, that's it, Winchester Super X. Let's get in a little closer here. Yep, I'd say it's a dead bird. I think we got a little tighter pattern from that Federal, but let's just see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Maybe not. I think I got 27 pellets. I don't know, you tell me. I'm terrible at counting things in like a random pattern like that because I feel like I count things twice or miss stuff. So I think the Federal did the best on our little cardboard dove, but let's see if we can hit a moving target. All right, found some ears, found some eyes. Safety first, everybody. So I went digging around the barn. I'd almost forgotten I had this. Just a little cheap stick in the ground clay pigeon thrower. Yeah, so here is our clay pigeon thrower, and what you can see is that dirt daubers decided to make a nest in it, and it's sitting in there loose. So you can probably guess what we're about to do. So yeah, we're gonna try and see what this dirt dauber nest does out of the little skeet thrower. So we'll see. I didn't even aim, that was terrible. All right, let's put an actual skeet in there. I'm not entirely sure this thing is gonna work. I have the hand thrower. We'll see. Oh, safety was on. Did you see that flinch? Oh my gosh. All right, let's try again. Broke that time. One more time. Smoked him! Aw, man. Yeah, we'll see. This little thrower's not the best. Alright, we're gonna try this little hand thrower and just see what I can come up with. I guess I'm gonna have to do it left hand. So yeah, we'll give it a try. Safety off. Pull. Oh, just under it. That's a lot to try and do in a few seconds and make an accurate shot. I'm just out here doing this by myself. I'm home by myself today. I don't have like my wife or someone else that could come and throw, skeet, or press buttons on a camera. So this is the quality that you get. I'm doing my best. But while we're over here talking to the camera, I just want to tell you a little bit more about this gun. It's a Model 12, 16 gauge. It's a full barrel. So this was bought with the intention of hunting birds. In fact, my dad and my grandfather were both big dove hunters. and bird hunters and stuff. But this model was used in, I think, World War I and World War II. I'll throw a few shells in and show you kind of the slam fire function of this thing, which basically you hold the trigger and just keep racking the pump, and it'll fire as you load a round into the chamber. It'll just fire automatically. So let me show you that real quick. Safety's off. I'll give you a demonstration of the slam fire of the Model 12. So I've got a round in the chamber, right? I pull the trigger, I'm holding the trigger, I rack the slide, I rack it forward, and that's slam fire in the Model 12. I don't think it's super useful, but it's just something they do. I don't even know if it's considered a feature, but I think there were just less safety regulations back in the day. So yeah, you can slam fire your Model 12 if you wanted to. You're only limited to 2 rounds in the mag and 1 in the chamber, so you get 3 off really quick. So yeah, I found this gun in an old safe at my parents' back in the day. I think someone had passed away or something like that, and just going through some old stuff, and it was like, hey, there's this old shotgun, that's pretty cool. Model or 16 gauge, I've never heard of that. I grew up, you know, I only knew about 12 gauge and 20 gauge. And it, like I said, it was really kind of rattly old gun. Like, and there's movement in this pump handle, like the fore end or whatever, but that's gonna move. This whole barrel was like loose. Basically, let me show you. This section of where the barrel and the mag tube kind of are connected threads into the receiver, and it was really loose right at that point. And I always thought, well, that's a neat old gun, but I think it's just a wall hanger. The barrel is so loose and rattly on this thing, I don't think it's safe to shoot. And then after doing a little research, I realized you can adjust how this fits together, and I did that, and now it's great. It's really nice and tight, it shoots great. So I don't have to go out and buy a smaller gauge shotgun that's lighter weight for me to carry around the field. I already had this. I spent some time kind of cleaning it up. The wood on it is really cool. It's just got a lot of character, a lot of use. It's just like a great old reliable pump. You can't kill a pump shotgun. But yeah, I'll quit yapping and we'll do a little more shooting. I think there might be a piece missing from this thrower that's not holding the clays in quite well. But we're gonna try again and see if I can't get on one. Alright, let's give it a whirl. Oh! Well, I got a piece of it. Pull! I don't know if you saw that, it went way over there. Here we go. Missed it. I went to rack a new one and then I didn't have any more. Yeah! Alright, so we had some fun today shooting the 16 gauge shotgun. I think Granddad would be proud. I think we're just gonna wrap it up there. Got a couple hits. I think I got them on camera. We'll see how they turned out. Try to get some more videos out and grow this channel a little bit. So share with your friends. If you like it, like it. Yeah, until next time, we out here.